Did you know that you probably don't remember any of your dreams from this week? In fact, if you were asked to recall your dreams from the past year, you'd likely only remember about 10% of them. And no, it's not because you aren't dreaming. You see, while you sleep, your brain waves move from alpha to theta to delta and back again in a repeating cycle. As you move through these brainwave cycles, you'll go from light sleep to deep sleep and back again. Each cycle lasts about 90 minutes, and during that time, you can experience all different kinds of dreams. But here is the strange thing. Scientists believe that memories of those dreams are lost due to brain activity during REM sleep. But why? Well, that's what we're going to explain right now. So let's begin. But before we begin, we would like to thank you for taking the time to watch our content. If you will find our videos interesting and would like to learn more about the topics that we cover, we encourage you to subscribe and stay updated with our latest videos. Your support helps us continue to produce quality content and reach a wider audience. So, thank you again for your support. Now, let's begin. The human brain is a complex organ that controls every aspect of our physical being, including sleep, emotions, and memories. When we sleep, our brains transition through various stages, each with unique characteristics. Our brain activity slows down, and we become less responsive to external stimuli. This state of reduced consciousness allows our brains to perform essential functions like memory consolidation, emotional processing. During sleep, our brain activity is divided into two types, REM and NREM. NREM, or non-rapid eye movement. Sleep is divided into 3 stages. Stage 1 is a transitional phase between wakefulness and sleep. The brain begins to slow down and the muscles relax. Stage 2 is a deeper stage of sleep, characterized by a further slowing of brain activity and the temporary suppression of some bodily functions. Stage 3 is the deepest stage of NREM sleep. Brain activity is significantly reduced, and the body becomes totally relaxed. This is when our brains process and store memories from the previous day. In contrast, REM, or rapid eye movement sleep, is characterized by rapid eye movements under the eyelids. During this stage, our brains become more active, and many of our most vivid dreams occur. Unlike NREM sleep, REM sleep does not have distinct state. Instead, it is marked by distinct periods of increased brain activity, interspersed with periods of decreased brain activity. The duration of REM sleep increases as the night progresses, and it is thought to play a crucial role in the consolidation of memories and the processing of emotions. So how do these stages relate to memory loss? Well, one theory suggests that the reason why people forget their childhood is due to brain activity during REM sleep. Let's take a closer look at the science behind this theory. Your brain contains billions of neurons that communicate with each other through electrical impulses. These impulses can be measured using a device called an electroencephalogram, or EEG. An IG measures the electrical activity in the brain by placing electrodes on the scalp. The electrical impulses generated by the brain can then be recorded and analyzed. By analyzing the brain waves, scientists can identify the different stages of sleep. During REM sleep, the brain shows a specific pattern of activity known as theta waves. These waves are slower than alpha waves, which are present during wakefulness, but faster than delta waves, which occur during deep sleep. Theta waves are associated with a state of relaxation and drowsiness, as well as with the ability to focus on certain stimuli while blocking out others. During REM sleep, the brain also produces bursts of rapid eye movements, hence the name REM sleep. These eye movements can be detected using an electrooculogram or EOG. An EOG is a device that measures the electrical activity of the eye muscles, which can be used to detect the direction and speed of eye movements. Scientists have found that the brain regions responsible for processing visual stimuli, such as the occipital lobe, show increased activity during REM sleep. This increased activity suggests that the brain is actively suppressing visual input from the eyes, preventing the formation of visual memories. This suppression of visual memories during REM sleep may contribute to the phenomenon of dream amnesia, which is the inability to remember dreams upon waking. Another theory to explain why people forget their childhood is the infantile amnesia. Infantile amnesia is the inability to remember events from early childhood. It typically affects individuals under the age of 3, and the oldest memories that most people can recall begin at around 3 or 4 years old. There are several theories to explain why this phenomenon occurs. One theory is that the brain structures involved in memory, such as the hippocampus, are not fully developed during early childhood, which impairs the ability to form and store memories. Another theory is that early childhood experiences are not emotionally charged, making them less memorable. Additionally, language development plays a role in memory formation, and the lack of verbal ability in early childhood may contribute to infantile amnesia. In addition to these theories, there is evidence that REM sleep may also play a role in forgetting childhood memories. Some researchers have suggested that the brain actively suppresses memories from early childhood during REM sleep to make room for new memories. This suppression may be necessary because the brain cannot distinguish between important and unimportant memories during infancy and early childhood. Therefore, the brain may selectively suppress unimportant memories to prioritize the formation of important memories later in life. Forgetting childhood memories has been observed across cultures and societies, suggesting that it is a universal phenomenon. However, there are anecdotal reports of individuals who can recall memories from early infancy. These cases suggest that the ability to form and store memories during early childhood may vary among individuals. So what can you do to help yourself remember your dreams better? While it's normal to forget your dreams, there are a few things you can do to improve your dream recall. Keeping a dream journal by your bed and writing down your dreams as soon as you wake up can help you remember them better over time. Adityonaji. Practicing mindfulness and meditation can help you become more aware of your dreams and improve your recall. Finally, getting enough sleep is crucial for memory consolidation, and REM sleep in particular is important for processing and storing memories. Overall, the exact mechanisms by which REM sleep leads to forgetting childhood memories are still not fully understood. However, the available evidence suggests that the brain, as efforts to protect itself from harmful stimuli during REM sleep, may also inadvertently lead to the suppression of certain memories, including those from childhood. This suppression may be a necessary part of the brain's effort to maintain our emotional and psychological well-being. but it also means that we may never know what it was like to be a baby or toddler. Now, let's move on to the next segment of the video. Did you ever have a nightmare and wake up in a cold sweat? Well, did you know that nightmares are actually more common than you think? In fact, it's estimated that 6.6 million American adults alone experience one nightmare per week. Nightmares can be scary and disruptive to sleep, but they're usually just a part of the natural sleep cycle. However, some factors such as stress, anxiety, medications, and sleep disorders can increase the frequency and intensity of nightmares. If you're someone who frequently experiences nightmares, there are a few things you can do to try to stop them from happening. Keeping a dream journal, practicing relaxation techniques, and avoiding caffeine and alcohol before bed can all be helpful in reducing the frequency of nightmares. If nightmares are significantly impacting your sleep or mental health, it is important to seek professional help as they can refer you to a mental health professional who can help you explore the underlying causes of your nightmares and develop effective coping strategies. Have you ever woken up from a dream only to find that you can't remember any details about it? You might remember that you were dreaming and perhaps a vague sense of the dream's storyline, but the actual details elude your grasp. This phenomenon is known as dream amnesia. And although it's a common experience, it's not entirely normal. According to sleep specialist Dr. Vsevolodskov, most adults should be able to remember at least one dream every time they wake up. However, various factors can influence dream recall, including the stage of sleep, brain chemistry, and stress levels. Certain sleep disorders, such as sleep apnea, can also affect dream recall. In such cases, it's crucial to consult a healthcare provider for diagnosis and treatment. If you enjoyed this video, we highly recommend watching another one of our videos, which will be displayed on your screen in a few seconds. We would greatly appreciate it if you could support our work by giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with others. If you're not already subscribed, we invite you to do so and join our growing community. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and for your continued support.